Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. We've got another skincare video for you, or I've got another skincare video for you. If you can hear a buzzing, it's my microwave, so please just ignore that. I'm doing this video in between prepping tea. So I uploaded a video, actually I uploaded it now, about 2 hours ago as I'm filming this, which was my midweek skincare get on ready with me, and I thought I would show you what I do on a weekend when I've got a bit more time, do a bit more pampering, because I do find new products, different things. So yeah, let's get into this. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram. If you don't, please do. I waffle on there more than I waffle on here, so if that annoys you, just look at the photos. But I've had a problem with my skin, which, touch wood, the desk is wood, it has gone down now, but I don't know if it was a reaction to a product, if it was just my skin being funny, or what it was. But my skin went all textured, bumpy, dry, which is not my skin. I mean, as you can see, it is oily. You can see it now, it's oily. And yeah, I had a problem. The only thing that I can think that I tried new was this, which was the Neutrogena Daily Spot Proofing Smoothing Scrub. Now I've used this one. You've seen me use this one. I use this one all the time. I used this one for the first time about 10 days ago. Yeah, about 10 days ago. And then about 3 or 4 days later, my skin went really funny, so I don't know if it is that, if it's a coincidence. So I'm going to stick with my trusty one, which is nearly empty. But yeah, I will try that out, but not today. And then what I did do is I put a face mask on, an exfoliating one, which probably wasn't the best thing to do, because then I had a huge reaction, because my skin was playing up anyway, had a huge reaction, and all here went really dry, really itchy, really tight and sore, and didn't look great. But these all of the time. But these, I put them on when I was doing my, when I was filming a look the other day, an eye makeup look. Put these on, did my eye makeup, took them off. By that night, it was not completely gone, but dramatically reduced. The redness, so, like, not sore, but the dryness and everything. So yeah, go pick yourself some of these up, because like I say, I don't bang on about them for nothing. They work, and that just shows. So let's get on with it. Now on a Sunday, if I'm not going anywhere, or even if I'm just nipping to the shops or whatever, I don't tend to put makeup on or wear a lot of makeup. So as you can see, I've got bare skin as of now, because I've been decluttering, tidying, washing, everything like that today. So no real reason for heavy cake face. So what I'm going to start with is, because I've got no makeup that I need to cleanse, I'm just going to start with a wash for now, which is the Neutrogena Visibly Clear Spot Proofing Daily Wash. Now this says new, but it's been out for a while. So I've just got a bowl of water here with clean flannel, damp my hand down, and just put like 1.5 pumps on my hand, spread it around my fingers a little bit, and just wash my face pretty much. This is actually the one that I tend to use on a morning, because I don't have a great deal of time most mornings to do like a full cleanse, tone or anything, so that's why I keep the majority of my skincare to an evening. and then just use this to get rid of any like oil buildup from the night. So yeah, that's what I do. So let's, like I say, I've got, this one's falling apart a little bit. You can tell how often they get washed. They get washed every time that I've used them, and these were just the cheap Primark ones, so obviously not the best quality. I think it was like £2 or £2.50 for 3 of them, so it doesn't bother me that they don't last a massive amount. And next I'm going to go in with my Optimum Bedtime Cleansing Balm. Now I've really been liking this. I use this in my midweek one, but look how much I've used. Yeah, I really like this. Feels really moisturising on the skin as well. So and it's good at removing eye makeup as well, I find. Because I don't always like to put like foaming cleansers and liquid cleansers on my eyes unless it's like micellar water. Whereas this is so nice. And obviously I shouldn't have any makeup on because I did take it off last night before I went to bed. But yeah, as you can see, it's nice and moisturising, not mattifying, which for me is strange, but then I use other products that help with that. We still want that hydration. So my skin's starting to look a little bit pink. As I've said before, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of pink as long as it's not an irritation pink. It's just blood flow, not actual blood. That would not be good. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to go in with, as I said earlier, I'm going to use my trusty normal Neutrogena. And as well, this one smells really nice. As you can hear, it's nearly out, but it's tangerine and lime, so it's nice and refreshing. Keep this away from the eyes, you don't want it near the eyes. But I tend to focus it around my nose, my chin and my forehead, because that's where I get oily, but as well because I get oily I get dehydrated, so my skin can get quite dry and flaky. The difference with this video is this water, all you can actually see in it is product, not the gross colour that I showed you on camera the other day. Like I say, I wear makeup, but as long as you remove it well and remove all of it, there is nothing wrong with it. Okay, so that is my face well rinsed from that scrub. I'm just going to grab my face mask and I will be right back. See, my skin's starting to look nice and glowy and healthy, and we're just going to help it even more. And the mask I'm going to use, which is the one that I'm really liking at the minute, is the Lacura one from Aldi. And it's the charcoal clearing mud mask, sorry. And this is the first tub that I've used. I only use it once a week, but I have got a second, but it's practically empty. I do use a brush to apply it just so I get a nice even layer, that way it all sets in the same time, you don't end up with bits that haven't quite set. But what I'm going to do, just to make sure I don't have any reactions, I'm going to put it on here where I got the reaction last time. I'm going to put it on there first because I'll know within seconds whether it's going to irritate it or not, because trust me, it was within seconds. By the time I got it off, my face was bright red. So let's go on the cheeks. Don't bring it up too close to my eyes because obviously, like I said, the eyes are super sensitive. So I'm feeling alright. I've got no tingling. At the minute. Oh, got a little bit of tingling now. Is that like the normal tingling? Let's wait a couple of seconds. This one, because it's got charcoal in it, obviously charcoal does tend to be an activated ingredient, so it does obviously change once it hits the air. That's why the colour, you'll see the colour changes when I come back. When this is all set, it changes to like a pale bluey grey. Chris tells me that I look ill. But no, this doesn't feel like painfully irritating. It's just like face mask tingly, if that makes sense to you all. I know the difference between like a reaction and what a face mask should feel like is what I'm trying to say. So just apply this nice and evenly, like I said, all over the skin. I'm just trying to watch my hairline a little bit because I have washed my hair today. So obviously I don't want like bluey grey hair going on. Getting it in them creases. As you can see, it's already slightly starting to change colour. So that is perfect timing actually. That is my face mask on. This one you leave on for about 15 to 20 minutes. No, this one says 5 to 10. Yeah, I always leave it until the colour changes because then you know that it's drawn out all the impurities that it can. And it's working pretty much, so I will go off and come back when I can barely talk and I look ill. Okay, so my mask has, as you can see, changed colour, completely set. Let me zoom you in. This is why I like this one. You can see how it's like worked into all my pores, on my chin, around my nose, like all here. That's why I like these kinds of masks, because when they dry down you can see how they work and see that they've worked. So let's get this off because it feels super tight. Do you know what, if you were in my house right now, oh, it smells amazing. I've just finished tea and it smells so good. So I'm just taking flannel and some warm water again, and I just like to hold it on for a couple of seconds just to, so I'm not like scrubbing away at my face to get it off, because that is the only thing with these ones that set down, they can take a little bit longer to come off. But yeah, my skin was absolutely fine. No like really sore itchy bits. The other one, it was just the one that I used the other day, like I say I had a reaction with, it was just stinging, like tiny needles being like stabbed in your skin. Not, well, I'm gonna say not that I know what that feels like, I've got tattoos, but yeah, that's all that I can describe it, is that it was like really painful. because like I said, the skin around your eyes and under your eyes, because it was literally here, as you can see I'm a little bit red now, but right here it was bright red. But yeah, absolutely fine with this face mask. Yeah, so it does take a little bit to come off, but I don't mind that. This face mask, compared to its dupe, costs, I think it's like £5.50 or something, whereas the Glam Glow one costs about 40. Haven't tried the Glam Glow one, so obviously I can't actually compare them, but I like what this one does. I like the differences that I see in my skin, and unless the Glam Glow one really wowed me, I don't think I'd pay an extra £30 odd for the Glam Glow one, so I will stick to my Aldi one at the minute. And as well, I think you can still get the Aldi one in store and online, so while it's still about, I'm actually going to go pick myself another one up, because as I said, I've got another one in the drawer, but like I showed you, the one that I've got now is pretty much gone. I'll probably get one more mask out of it and that will be it gone, but I only use it once a week so it doesn't run out too quickly. Okay, so that's me pretty much off. Let's go in with some toner now. Just take a little cotton pad. These are the Primark ones. I do like these ones. They don't seem to like shed and leave fluff everywhere. I've had this as long as I've had the mask, and I probably, yes, I use it most days, but not every single day, and you don't need a lot. I think that is one thing that people do when it comes to toners. They use too much, but a little goes a long way. And this one has got 5% glycolic acid in, so it is a slight like resurfacing, retexturizing toner, which is obviously what you want to see from your toner. You want to see it firming, it making a difference, and yeah, my skin does always feel like a bit smoother, a bit more toned, so yeah, it's working. And again, this is the Aldi one, so definitely, if you've got an Aldi near you, definitely worth looking into their skincare, because I haven't tried their makeup, but from the reviews it seems their skincare is a bit better than their makeup side of stuff, so it's definitely worth a look into. So yeah, that's my skin removed. As you can see, I'm looking lovely and glowy. And the one thing that I do now on a weekend is I use a sheet mask. I never used to use full sheet masks. I only used to use like under eye tissues and maybe the odd lip one, and just use a normal serum. But I've been using these are the only ones that I've got left in my stash at the minute. So at the minute the ones that I've got left, I've got the Garnier Super Hydrating and Revitalising Mask. I've got the Garnier Ultra Lift, which is the new one. One's got pomegranate and one's got grapeseed, and they do actually smell, not overly fragrance, but they do smell. And then I've got the Jana Firming and Lifting Sheet Mask with Sweet Almond. So I think the one I'm going to do today, might try this new one, may as well give it a good whirl. I picked this up, I saw it wasn't with the normal face masks or like the sheet masks that the Garnier ones, it was on the end of an aisle where they put like the new in stuff. So let's give this a try, and I'll come back. The only thing I find with sheet masks, you can't really do anything when you've got them on, because obviously the amount of serum and things like that, they can be a bit slippy. So I just tend to put them on, stick a timer on my phone, and just lay back and do nothing. So what I might actually do, it's going to be about half an hour for me, but it'll only be a few minutes for you. I'm going to go off. I will insert a picture of me wearing this so you can prove that I'm wearing it. But I'm going to go off, eat my tea first, then put this on, because otherwise it's going to be like this, wear it for 15 minutes, then finish the video, then have my tea. So I'll have my tea, put this on, then come finish the video. So yeah, I will be back in a minute. Okay, so that's that one done. Actually staying in place pretty well, apart from like the mouth area. I'm just gonna massage a little bit this in, and then what I normally do, make sure I bring it down my neck. I go over with a cotton pad to get rid of like the excess, because this is a lot of serum. But this one actually smells really nice. I did go with the new one, which I think was the Ultra Lift with grape seed or something like that, with hyaluronic acid. And like I say, it stayed in place a bit better, and it really smelled nice. I just rub that into my hands, why not? I'll just grab 2 cotton pads and just lightly go over. Don't want to take off all of it, but just lightly go over and get rid of some of that excess. So it's just gonna make my face like slip around everywhere when I put my cream and everything on. Yeah, and then to finish everything up, just gonna put a little of my Balance Me Congested Skin Serum just on my chin. So as you can see, I've had a few little breakouts, or not so little. Ooh, not that much. Just on my chin and around my mouth. That's where I tend to get my breakouts. And I have noticed a little bit just on my forehead here. I think that's probably from where I didn't do a lot of skincare when my skin was bad. And obviously I do have to exfoliate quite well with me having oily skin. So I think it probably got a little bit build up over a couple of days while I just basically cleansed, serum, moisturised. That's all I did for about 2 or 3 days, because I didn't want to irritate the dryness anymore, because it wasn't just like normal dry skin, it was like a reaction. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with my number 7 Beautiful Skin Overnight Revitalizing Under Eye Balm. So just moisturise this. I said under eye balm, but it's not, it is just all over eye balm. So I just moisturise it, use my little ring finger to blend all that in. A good tip, I'm using my number 7 Protect and Perfect night cream, which is hypoallergenic and anti-aging, so you can always, never too young to start on the anti-aging, and I've been using this for years. But yeah, the tip that I was going to tell you, if like on a morning, like I'll put a good lip balm on an evening, like a really moisturising one. But if you want to put one on in the morning before you put your makeup on, but you don't want it to change your products you're putting over, put an eye cream over, because it's just as moisturising, and 2, they tend to soak in better, whereas obviously a lip balm, it is made to not sit on the skin, but it's meant to moisturise the skin, and as well obviously a cream will sink in more than a lip balm will. And the lip balm I'm going to use, just because it's the one that I've grabbed, is the Nivea balm. Don't need anything too moisturising because the weather's been nice and sunny, so my lips aren't really dry at the minute. But yeah, this is what I do for my skincare on a weekend to really pamper myself. Like, say I look like I'm wearing highlighter, my skin is that glowy. Obviously everything will just sink in and settle into the skin and rehydrate and get it ready for another week of makeup. Let's take those off. Yeah, so this is what I do to pamper myself when I've got a bit more time, because like I say, we haven't always got a good 40 minutes to sit and do a full skincare routine. So I tend to save that for the weekend and just do little bits throughout the week. Sometimes I'll even just do one thing each night, like maybe one night exfoliate, and then one night, the next night, just do like a quick face mask, ones that are only on for a couple of minutes, because if you're working late, you need to get your sleep. That is the main thing: sleep and hydration, water. So yeah, I like to pamper on a weekend. Sometimes I would use a oil. But I don't know where it's gone. I like the Lumity Life one. It is anti-aging again. And it's a lot of natural ingredients, like I say. Don't know where it's gone, otherwise I would tell you what it does. But I don't use it very often. It's nearly running out actually, so I'm kind of hoping it hasn't run out and I've got rid of it. But yeah, I've just got the little bottle for now. I need to top up, unless anyone knows any other good oils. I do like the Revolution skincare. I've got the hyaluronic acid serum, which I do use if I'm not using a sheet mask. So if there's a Revolution skincare product you would recommend, as in an oil, let me know. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Go follow me over on Instagram, like I say. I tend to tell you everything on there. And I will see you all next time. Bye.